Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your February 2022 predictions reading. So lovely to have you here. This is a new channel and a new theme for this channel, so let me explain myself. First of all, what we're going to be doing is getting an oracle card from this deck. This card will tell us the main theme that you can expect to experience in your sign for the month of February 2022. Now, these readings are created to be honest, and for the sign that I'm reading for, I don't have anything against cross watches, okay? If you want to know what your Capricorn is up to in the month of February, that's fine. But I need you to know that I'm a very honest tarot reader, and I will be reading for the Capricorns. So if you hear or see something you don't like, you have been warned, okay, sweet pea? Let's get into it. Capricorn, please, Spirit. What can Capricorn expect for the month of February? What's going on with you, Capricorn? I'm getting my card stuck. I'm very connected to Capricorn because I have a lot of strong Capricorn placements, and I'm feeling like we're going through a period of feeling stuck, Capricorn. Hematite's your theme. That's not bad. Hematite's actually a pretty good energy to have. Hematite in this deck is associated with the earth element, figures, the root chakra, Saturn, your ruler, and the number 6. So straight off the cuff, I'm seeing that y'all need to be stretching more. You need to be really taking care of your body physically, your joints, especially with Saturn here, that's your ruler. Your joints are literally what you as a sign, the body parts that you as a sign are connected to, if that makes sense, associated with. But I feel that this is more about your health, your physical vessel, looking after yourself. And sometimes this isn't necessarily on a health side. This is about the people that you associate with, right? The media that you consume, all of those things as well. I feel like it's about starting healthy habits in February. And I don't mean to be exclusive, or I'm not trying to be, what's the word? Like sometimes talking about health can be offensive in some ways because I'm not trying to say that anything is wrong, but I am saying that you look like you're starting new trends here with the root chakra, and it feels like this is associated with dedication and committing yourself to taking care of yourself. Hematite is a protection crystal, and it's about grounding yourself and protecting yourself from negative energy. So however this negative energy is coming in, whether it's coming in through relationships, through media, through your food, through the things that you do in your spare time, it's all about protection. And I think that this is about taking better care of yourself, because with this yoga pose down here, it feels like you need to be stretching and just giving yourself more time to ground and expel negative energy, right? You've got all this buildup, you need to get rid of it. So I do want to get tarot out for you to have a look at what's going on specifically, what you can expect in the month of February. After tarot, we're going to have a quick look at your love life as well, but let's start with this tarot, Spirit. We have the Queen of Swords coming out first. It's like Spirit had these just in the bank, ready to go, Spirit, what can Capricorn expect in February? What does Capricorn need to know about their month, the February month? What can Capricorn expect? We have the 10 of Cups in the reverse position. Can we please focus? Yeah, we can. There we go. 10 of Cups reversed. What can Capricorn expect in the month of February, please, Spirit? The Knight of Cups in the upright. Wow. Some of you, this is a pleasant feeling. For others of you, it's not what you're expecting and you don't like it. What can Capricorn expect in the month of February? Wow, Justice upright and the Hierophant. So you're dealing with a serious character here. You've got some serious themes developing, sweets. Let's have a look at your bottom deck energy. I'm not taking those cards, but I'll keep them in mind. King of Wands. You're in planning mode, strategizing, scheming. So many of you are laying the groundwork for some big, big plans that could be taking hold later in the year. I see that you're in a creative energy of strategizing your future endeavors and looking at your future in a very optimistic way. It's very important that you stay optimistic. It feels like some of you are elevating and you could be taking on a more responsible role where you're responsible for others, taking on others under your wing, or you're just responsible for them in some way. Whatever this is, eyes are on you, sweets. People are noticing you, and they're really noticing the decisions you're making. You're calling the shots in some way with this Queen of Swords. I see the starting month of February being like a planning month or a planning week. It feels like you've got to call some big shots here, and you need to do this in an objective, big picture way. Don't think about the short term here. Think about the long term with the Queen of Swords. Get that bird's eye view. Look at things from a bigger perspective. You may be the one who needs to make the decision, but that doesn't mean you can't ask for more information or ask for more help in order to piece the bigger picture together, if that makes sense, in order for you to feel confident in the decision that you're making. You don't need to be worried about this. With that card upright, I see that you're going to make successful choices for yourself and for this situation. Over here with the Ten of Cups reversed, I'm a little bit worried about this because it feels like your happy ending is changing. Something's happened here, and it's left your mouth feeling a bit dry, much like mine is right now. I do talk fast in these readings though, so that's probably it as well. But I do think that in the second week for you, there's something going on in your relationships or just to do with what you had expected for yourself that isn't great. It could look like somebody changing what they were able to give you, and it's making you feel like you can't rely on that outcome as much as you once did. I see your future changing here, your happy ending changing. It's not bad because you do have this Knight of Cups character showing up with the Hierophant, but it's definitely not what you're expecting, and it's starting to leave this sort of dry taste in your mouth, and you don't really like it. It's not really what you expected. It's not what you had hoped for either. So this Ten of Cups reverse could look like a family member situation going on. Like, to give you an example of this, it feels like someone had planned to see you in February and now they can't. Okay, and the circumstance is out of your control. You've got to accept it for what it is, but it does hit you in the feels a little bit. It makes you feel a little bit sad because you were hoping to be closer to this person. So it's not what you expected, but it's something that is out of your control. There's a level of acceptance, and there's also a need to rethink how to get that emotional satisfaction because you can't get it from that pathway anymore. The other thing that the Ten of Cups could be is that your family's just going through some stuff here. Happy families reversed is like family conflict, or the people who you consider to be family members are going through things, and it's starting to weigh on you as well. It's not close enough to be your battle, but it's close enough to your sentimental heart to make you feel a bit down and not as great as you could be. Okay, that's the only other thing I could think of with the Ten of Cups reversed. It doesn't feel too bad. It does just leave a bit of a heaviness in your chest. And I think that's where you need to be very mindful of how much you're taking on and of how you're treating yourself and how you're protecting yourself from other harmful energies as well, because it doesn't feel like it's your problem, but you're wearing it like it is. Now, over here with the Knight of Cups upright, I see an offer here. I see someone stepping towards you and making a kind gesture. For some of you, this is like you celebrating Valentine's Day and having a really beautiful evening with a significant person in your life. Doesn't have to be a lover. For others of you, I think you might be having somebody confess feelings to you. We don't get the Knight of Cups often in these readings, so when they come out, I take it literally. That is my romantic gesture card, and it's showing up in the second half of your February month. So it feels like it coincides with Valentine's Day or the end of that month, and it's going to do with somebody expressing heartfelt feelings towards you. The romantic kind is what I'm really honing in on. But if those of you are definitely not interested in romance, or you know that it's very impossible for that to happen, then you do have somebody trying to be more present and sentimentally attached to you at the end of the month and trying to show you that they care about you, trying to show you that they have feelings for you. And this person, regardless of romance or not, they're really testing the waters with you. They're a bit shyer than your usual sort of person. Like, they don't make it obvious, especially because you're in this Queen of Swords, King of Wands energy. You're dominating. right? You've got your bag and you know who you are and you have status. So whoever this is, they're showing up as someone that's testing the waters with you. They're a bit shyer, but they have these intentions of coming in a kind, friendly, and heartfelt way. It feels romantic for a lot of you. This is a romantic gesture. So that's something to look forward to in February, okay, sweet pea? Now over here with the Hierophant, I see that for many of you, okay, you might be moving very quickly. When it comes to love, the Hierophant represents a few things. It can be as simple as seeking advice and really sort of trying to come from a place of wisdom when it comes to the changes that are happening in your life, making sure that as you grow, you're taking actions that reflect growth, that don't keep you stuck and stagnant and stable, looking at things of how can I be better, how can I grow more and be wiser and learn more and gather more experiences. But at the same time, this looks a lot like taking life more seriously. And if you are going to be dealing with someone here in the February month when it comes to love, I think that by the end of the month, you're really thinking about your relationship with them much more seriously. Some of y'all, if you're in a serious relationship, this could look like a proposal. This could look like taking your relationship to the next level of commitment. Could look like you strategizing and thinking about how you want to take your relationship to the next level in the future. And it could also just look like you considering taking your future to the next level through ways of studying, through ways of, applying for that promotion at work or really applying yourself at work so that you're considered for those higher income positions. Whatever this is, you're taking your life more seriously. That last week of February, your whole body is in like full serious mode. Like, how can I elevate my circumstances and grow? So it's very interesting energy, Capricorn. I see you having a successful month. I see you making big decisions, strategizing and planning for your future with optimism. I do see a slightly uncomfortable thing here that happens. It's not your problem though. That's where you need to protect yourself and take some time for yourself. And I do see romantic intentions being shared. I see an offer or action here that is very much tailored towards testing the waters with you. This could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be. Taurus is playing a significant role. So are air and water, fire. Air and fire with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, King of Wands. But I just feel like you end this month with this desire to grow and to learn and to step things up a notch. Like whatever you're doing, whatever you're choosing to do at the end of the month, it's with the idea of going hard or going home, like stepping it up a notch or it's not good enough, So let's have a look at love specifically for you, even though love clearly came through. What can Capricorn expect when it comes to love in February? What can Capricorn expect when it comes to love? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. Spirit, clarify. What can Capricorn expect when it comes to love in February? February? Hi. Oh, okay. So something's going on here with you. You look like someone who's between a rock and a hard place. You could be dealing with somebody who's trying to push you. Yeah, they're trying to get you to make your mind up about them, but you don't know what to think. Either you're dealing with someone who's put you in an ultimatum, right? They need you to tell them what you want to do and how you feel, or they're going to leave and you're like, but I'm not ready. I see you freaking out over how your love life is transpiring in February. You feel impatient, you feel frustrated, you feel like you don't know what the future holds, and it's very scary and nerve-wracking because you don't want to do the wrong thing. You don't want to lose what is good for you, but you also don't want to rush things when they're not ready. So if you're dealing with someone, it feels like they've got you in an ultimatum, a bit of a chokehold. Spirit's like, keep Cupid's got you in a chokehold, Capricorn. And it feels like you're being called to take things up a notch, but you don't know how to do that, or you don't know when you're going to be ready to do that, because it feels like there's a pressure of timing here. For some reason, you feel pressed for time. It's like it's got to happen now. It's got to happen now. Either this is coming from the person that you're dealing with, or this is internal dialogue. This is your inner voice telling you, like, you're running out of time, your biological clock's ticking, everybody else is doing it, why won't you? You just make the decision already, like you're going to lose your window. Whatever this is, the pressure is there, sweets, and it's forcing you to be very singular with your vision. You're having tunnel vision. And it's making you miss out on the fact that you have choices. You always have choices. You always have options. For some of you, you have someone in your life that you're very focused on. You're fixated on them, but you just don't know how to get things to the next level with them. So I do see in February you wanting to kind of be in it, but slowly immerse yourself in it. You don't want to just sort of separate and take time off from whoever you're dealing with, but you also don't want to rush the situation either. Because again, you don't want things to develop prematurely. You don't want them to burn out too soon as well. It's an interesting predicament to be in, especially if you're completely single, because you feel like you're running out of time and you've got to get on this journey and find this such thing and lock it down and get it loaded. But at the same time, it's like, how can I force something that has to happen when it's ready to? Like, I feel a lot of you guys just trying to go with some sort of timing that feels comfortable. You don't want to be rushed. And it's like you're waiting for more information before you do this. You're trying to feel more sure about yourself before you do this. So your love life is moving very slowly in February from your point of view. And if you're dealing with somebody in love, they're frustrated by this. They're like, Capricorn, can you just pick it up, please? I'm sick of this. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn. I will be doing a check-in reading throughout the month of February. We can focus on a specific theme if you wish, or it can be general again. This channel is very new. The concept is too. So leave your suggestions down below. Let me know what you'd like to see, what you'd like me to check in on, and halfway through the month. And I will endeavor to do at least 2 monthly zodiac readings, like every 2 weeks. For your signs, you're welcome to look at your other signs in your natal chart, your sun, moon, rising sign, for example. As I mentioned at the beginning, cross-watch at your own discretion. It's up to you. It has been a pleasure to read for you, Capricorn. Wishing you an abundant, prosperous February 2022. And I shall connect with you very, very soon. Bye.